Hello, my name is Lily and I'm the owner of Deliberate Video. I want to show you how to set up a very professional looking YouTube channel. And the reason why I feel like this is so important is because whether you realize it or not, when people are searching for your business, if anything about the cover photo or the profile picture is wonky in some way, like if the resolution isn't right or it just looks poorly done, people are taking that into consideration. They're running it through their brains because they're trying to make the best possible decision. When you have a great business, you have to have a great online presence too, because otherwise people are going to be looking you up, but then they get the wrong idea because you don't look as professional as you may be. Like if this is the way that people are going to find out about you, make sure it looks good. So I want to show you how to get this right, and there's a lot of easy fixes that you can do to achieve a professional looking YouTube channel. I want to show you an example of a channel that's doing it all wrong. And to do that, I'm going to go create a second channel. Like I said, this is not a channel setup tutorial, this is a channel decoration tutorial. So here we have a plain old channel. Here's the problem. A lot of people leave it at this. They make the channel and then they do nothing with it. And they don't realize that people are actually finding it. They're finding this and they're seeing nothing of value. No information to go off of. So if you're gonna make a channel, you may as well set it up to be an asset to you. Let it work for you in the background. So this channel needs some help. Let's do a little test. I'm going to go into the YouTube search feature and I'm just gonna search Deliberate Video. And I'm hoping that both of these come up. Okay, so the first one that comes up is my beautiful image and my video business card. Love that. So I'm gonna put it on a filter and I'm just gonna say search for channels. And my new one is not here. Let me see if I can find. Okay, here's a channel that has not changed their profile picture. Like it really stands out among the others there as the one that you have no idea about. This guy probably posts memes. This guy's a gamer. You can see he's doing some vlogs, so he's like some sort of vlog gamer. There's some sort of self-help relaxation stuff going on down here. But what does the productions do? No idea. They have a lot of subscribers, so that's interesting. But like you just don't get a first impression. Your brain kind of tunes out that automatic profile picture. So you gotta put something interesting in there. So we've got profile picture, banner image, and then we've got the video watermark. So these are your three primary branding opportunities. We need a profile picture. I opened up Photoshop because I'm going to create a sort of ugly looking version of my profile picture. So there are several different ways I can make this ugly. Number one is you can accidentally like skew it. Maybe you were trying to get it to fit just right, but then you accidentally started stretching it around. And let's just say I just want to get it uploaded, and so I'm hastily exporting it and I accidentally choose some terrible image size. It's so small. I hope it says, oh yes, wow, that is probably too small. Perfect. Love it. See, sometimes this happens because people who are setting up their channel will go and grab this image from somewhere other than their computer. They'll go like Google it or like do a screenshot of it on their other social media. So this does happen. I've seen it. It terrifies me. I'm gonna call it ugly logo 123. That's also my gamer tag. And now we want to create some channel art. Let's see, what were the dimensions? 2048 by 1152. Let's see if I can remember that. 2048 by 1152. And it's interesting because technically the dimensions are correct in this Photoshop document, but I'm messing it up so bad in other ways. I know exactly how I'm gonna mess this one up. I'm not going to take into consideration the cropping that happens when you upload your channel art to YouTube, and I'll show you what I mean by this. Let's say I want all this. Love it. This doesn't really look like it's gonna go wrong, but it will. I'm going to export it at the proper pixel count because pixels aren't going to save us at this point. Finally, I think I need my branding mark, and I'm just gonna use the profile picture for the branding mark. Back in the Creator Studio, let's upload the images and see how they look. Ugly logo 1, 2, 3. Yikes. Oh, it has to be 98 pixels. I'll export it as 98 pixels. I will. I wish I could do less, but yeah, that's still not great. It's still pretty blurry. So I'm just gonna upload it as is. And yikes, that does not look professional. I am in horror. Okay, so here's the thing about your channel art. They tell you to do it at this certain size, but then once you get into the uploading, it actually reveals to you that only the very center of it is going to be visible. This is because there are several different viewing configurations that happen when people are watching YouTube. If you're watching it on your Xbox or your Apple TV or something, you're actually getting a huge background image, and so you're uploading to prepare for that, but then at the same time YouTube just takes that same image and crops it down to a long banner for desktop and then something even smaller for your phone. I did not plan for this. And so now my only option is to use illiterate video or less because it won't let me go out. It'll only let me crop in further. All right, I'm using ugly logo 1, 2, 3 for the branding mark. I will say publish. And I hope no one's searching for my YouTube channel at this time because they will not like what they find. Gonna refresh this. Hopefully we get some pictures. Yay! See, it's so easy for things to go wrong. And I understand the struggle. Like, business owners are very busy and they're trying to do things very quickly and efficiently. They're trying to just get it done. Especially with video, business owners have been told to just like start making video, just get it out there. Quantity over quality. But I don't agree with that at all because there are already too many videos out there. There's already too many YouTube channels. I don't believe that it's enough to just like throw up a YouTube channel in both senses. This isn't going to be effective because someone else is doing it better. You don't need perfection. You just want to be on par with the other guy. And in this instance, I am the other guy and I'm over here, and you can actually read my whole tagline. Your eyes don't go crossed looking at my profile picture. It's just a more pleasant experience than this one. Now that we can see that this is not right, I want to show you how I did it correctly. And I do want to mention that I uploaded the same profile picture for the branding mark. And the branding mark is this little thing that appears in the corner of your videos, and you can click on it to subscribe to the channel really easily. But as there are no videos on this channel, we can't really see the branding mark at work. But imagine ugly logo 1, 2, 3 sitting in the corner of your video the whole time. All right, let me show you what needs to be different here. Our first error was ugly logo 1, 2, 3. There we go. If you don't know how to use Photoshop, what I just did there actually involves a lot of complicated keyboard gestures, so that's a video for another time. But basically, I made it a square again. See, did it say at least 98 pixels or no more? At least 98 pixels, 4 megabytes or less. So in that case, I'm gonna see how big we can get it while still staying under 4 megabytes. You can see how big it is over here. Right now we're at 3.5 kilobytes, and that is a lot less. So I'm gonna do 500 by 500. What's the estimated? Oh, that's still so small, but look at how much more clear it is. Perhaps even 1000 by 1000. Love it. The file size is still small, but the image quality is so much more clear. This is going to be pretty logo 456. And then with the channel art, our problem was that we expanded it too much as well. I'm going to get this back where it belongs. Gonna get it cropped perfectly to this canvas size. So let's change these. I want this to look better. Pretty logo 456. step right up. And look at that, it's so beautiful and clean. Much better. And let's change the cover art. See, I designed this so that that wording would fall right where it needed to. So that's what we've got. That's going to be visible on a desktop, a TV, on your phone. And the phone is the one that you really want to be working for because a lot of people watch YouTube on their phones. If nothing else, make sure that the phone cropping looks decent. And something further that you could consider is that on a phone, the profile picture actually kind of cuts into the word fun, but that doesn't bother me because I think people can deduce that it says fun. And that looks beautiful. And then we're gonna change the branding mark as well, and I'll throw in the round one that I have. Yeah, so it just looks better, you know? I hope that this looks more like a channel that people want to look into a little more. Gonna hit refresh and we're gonna see something very different. Yay, much better. Our name is still not capitalized properly. On my main channel, we've got an uppercase D and an uppercase B. It does make a difference. Like now it looks more like a proper name of some sort. So I'm gonna go into, what do I want? Basic info? There it is. And I'm just going to capitalize it. You can even see it in the tabs up here that the change is reflected, or the difference is reflected. Capital letters just get your attention, so it's smart to do. And so the name, this is where you put your business name. You don't want to put anything else here. You don't want to put any sort of hashtags. I wouldn't put Lily up there because that's not what people are looking for. They're looking for your business, so you got to optimize for that. Think like a YouTube searcher. What do you like to see? What don't you like? Oh, and the about page. So this about page is completely empty. As this secondary channel stands, if I found this, I would think it looked nice, but there's nothing to go off of. There's nothing in the about page and there's no videos. So if you are being smart, you would put those things in. You would have at least one video. You could literally put one video on your channel and never upload again if that video told people who you are and what to do. Like go to our website or visit us in our store, because then they'd have an action step. I'm pretty much just gonna copy and paste this onto the other channel that I just made. I'm just trying to show you like what difference it makes when these things are there. So let me refresh this. And now, if nothing else, we can go to the about page and get a little information. Now we know where Deliberate Video is located. Now we know what they do. We know when they made the channel, so we can kind of judge whether or not they are probably still in business. So let's call it good right about here. Now you know how easy it is to accidentally create a channel that does not look professional at all. Not only is it not a magnet, but it's also a deterrent. People are making these judgment calls in their head when they're looking through their options. And I just want you to be aware of that so that you can make everything look real nice and make it so that people have every reason to choose you because you do awesome things, if only they knew. I'm a video strategist and this business creates fun video solutions. So if you can think of anything video related that you need help with, feel free to ask in a comment or a message or an email or whatever. And if your business is in need of some fun video, you can send us an email at deliberatevideo@gmail.com, or you can go to our website, deliberatevideo.com. There is a discovery form there where we ask lots of questions to get to know you so that we can best assist you. So thank you for watching, and let me know if I can help you figure out anything else. I'm happy to help, and I'll see you next time.